Alright, so this is a good hand. You've got Thoughtseize, you've got 2 early 1-drops, and you've got a Tasigur. So, solid hand. Let's see how it goes. Once again, I've lost the toss. I'm not a good tosser. I'm a bad tosser. Let's see what we draw. Polluted Delta. Okay. Let's just put this aside if I can. Thank you. Alright. So let's start off by deltaing. Flooded Strand probably means Jeskai. Could be like blue-white control. Either way, I think we just want to drop a threat first here. There's nothing that we really want to Thoughtseize turn to. Like, I guess Seeker of the Way. We could just get punished by Seeker of the Way. Well, let's see what happens. Like, there's a chance. Yeah, it looks like he's just playing blue-white control or something. Which is good with me because I can just go Thoughtseize and then Nard Scarhide this turn and just start punishing him. So, does he have a negate? Interesting. So nullify. So we have to decide between. The good thing is there's no instant removal to deal with Grave Strength. We have to decide between basically nullify or banishing lights. Nullify means he has to keep up to. We can just Grave Strength into one guy. I'm going to take his Banishing Light. It's just a bit more diverse than Nullify. Like, he has to keep the mana open for Nullify. His Banishing Light can pretty much deal with the exact same threats as Nullify can, but less situational. And like can do things like 2-for-1 me with Grave Strength, which Nullify can't handle. So not too worried about what his hand just presented me. Fairly happy if he plays a Monastery Siege here. That won't bother me. Goes for an island. Oh, he wants to nullify mana, I guess. You know what I did? I forgot to play Nard Scarhide there. That was a big mistake. I'm still getting used to talking and playing at the same time. Luckily I haven't been punished for it. Well, I have in that there's one less attack I could have got through. But yeah, I've got to get used to talking and playing, because sometimes I just miss silly little things like that that just, they're not huge deals, but they could be a big factor in the long term. Anyway, getting really close. We could just play a Tasigur here. In fact, that might just be my play. So this is why it would have been great to play the Scarhide last turn, but a Tasigur here is good. Simply because he can't deal with that. Like, I'd much rather play it now that he has Nullify shields down than not. So yeah, Tasigur here is a really good play, actually. Shame, like, Nard Scarhide would have got through another 2 damage there. I guess I can bestow him later on in the game. But really good Tasigur turn here. Polluted Delta was actually a great draw. And none of those will negatively affect the paying of my Grave Strength. So it's a good time so far. I don't rate blue-white control decks anywhere near blue-black control in this standard. Like, in the upcoming standard where they're getting Narset, the Planeswalker version, and Ojutai's Command, there's definitely a strong argument for playing blue-white control. With, like, especially with Crux of Fate now in black, I don't really see the merits of doing so. So he just plays an Evolving Wilds and passes. And I think this is a good chance. Like, if I play Nard Scarhide, It gets through to nullify actually. I think grave strength is just a bit of fun. Let's just grave strength. I can double grave strength this turn. Let's see if he has a negate. What did he drop? He dropped another land with the siege. So the heroic trigger on tormented hero, and the grave strength. It gets 1. Let's just go for it. While shields appear to be down, let's just see what we can do. Like at the very least, we get 2 heroic triggers. It would have been nice to hit a few more creatures there. We're going to get at least 1 counter from this, we know. Oh! Get 3 more counters. So out of nowhere, we could be hitting for 10 here. So that was sexy. If I say so myself, that was sexy. Let's hope he doesn't have like Sandblast. Because blue-white doesn't have many... Yeah, just taking 10 out of nowhere. And it's tough times for him right now. Like, it's starting to look like holding Gnarlscar Hide was a genius move, because if he hits end hostilities here, I have something to hold up. Although, to be honest, the extra 2 damage from Gnarlscar Hide would have won me the game by now. So, I am far from a genius. But yeah, hopefully, the longer I do this series, the less I make you facepalm with moves like that. There we go, won the game. That was really fun. Just a great sort of grave strength demonstration. Don't really, like, in terms of planeswalkers, he'll have his Elspeth, but maybe even Ugin. So it's probably worth just keeping the 2 Despise. What do I have heroes down for? Probably just 1 Despise, because I don't see too many Despise targets, although a strong board plan is to bring in creatures. Alright, we'll keep a Despise in. But we need to get in these sign-in bloods. Grave Strength is actually better in this deck than normal, against this deck than normal, because he doesn't have much instant speed removal. Bile-Blights are gone. Extra downfall comes in. I'd like to get... I think I still will drop 2, because he still can just 2 for 1 me with a Banishing Light. And Herald of Torment is just another threat. And you want to be threat. You want to increase your threat density against control. I like this. I like the look of it. Let's go out there and for this. That is a nice looking hand. It's got a lot going for it. I'm keeping it, and I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is for you. I'm not going to clap because I have to click. What are we drawing? Oh, Despise, even better. So let's just... I think we start off with a Blood Soaked. As I said, not too many issues with 2 drops. And Blood Soaked lets me help get through some damage as early as possible. Draw a card. Down for like 2 downfalls isn't quite what we want against his deck. It could be. Let's start off with a Thoughtseize and see what happens. Last Breath. Ooh, that is good. That is a good one. That is not expected. Haven't seen that card much. But it's a good one. It really is. Okay, so I take back what I said about downfall not being an issue. So I have Despise to hit 1 Elspeth. Thought, like, do I even care about Fated Retribution? Like, he's so far away from it. If I haven't killed him by then, I'm in trouble, and I just want to go Thoughtseize on Elspeth, Despise on Elspeth. If he gets the Fated, and just play around Fated Retribution. Like, I know it just makes the heroes downfalls in my hand kind of bad. I'll hold Despise for 1 more turn, although if he draws a counter spell, Let's just despise now. Let's just use our mana efficiently. Also, it gets us closer to a Gurmag angler. So yeah, so now I've taken away his threats. I have, ooh. So if we had Tasiga, we'd have a Tasiga now. So this is what I'm saying about like the one extra cost on Gurmag Angler. Like it can be a big factor. See, we could play Tasiga, we can't play Gurmag Angler, so let's sign in Blood. Perfectly happy with that move right now. If he hasn't drawn a negate, he didn't have a negate when we last saw him. Yep, you get it. Didn't hit much, but look, we have Gurmag Angler coming next turn. If we hit a 1-drop, we can do that turn again that you see a lot in this deck, where you go 1-drop, Grave Strength, and Gurmag Angler / Tasiga all in one turn, which is pretty big. Faded Retribution is still quite a while back from. Thoughtseize is a nice draw though. So let's go Swamp. Let's Thoughtseize him. See, players just get so salty versing this deck because of this stuff. Like, I'd get annoyed as well. You cannot have a Jace's Ingenuity. Like, if I'm him, I'm just annoyed right now. Like, where's the fun in this? I'll be yelling at my computer screen. So we've got to exile 4. We might as well use our 3 mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't really matter. We can't use Tasiga's ability anyway. He has no. Well, he does have an answer to this, but it's going to cost him 7 mana, and it's coming quite late. And we just got rid of his Jace's Ingenuity, so hopefully he just drew a plains. Or did he have the plains? Yeah, it's a Jace's Ingenuity and one other, and no, he has one other and a Faded Retribution. That's a good draw. Do I Grave Strength my Gurmag Angler? Yeah, why not? Might as well use my mana. Like, it might just do nothing. It might increase my clock by like a turn. So what's he gonna do? Just gonna 2-for-1 me. Dig Through Time. Okay, that's good. That is a good card. One thing that's weird about this program is when my opponent exiles stuff, it also shows the cards I've exiled in the same window. Just a minor thing. So, what's he looking for here? He can't use that Last Breath card on a Gurmag Angler. I can't think of a card in blue and white for 2 that will kill my Angler at instant speed. Maybe he's looking for a negate for Grave Strength because he saw how much of a boss Grave Strength was in the last game. But in this game, it's like, it's probably just going to get a +1/+1 counter if I'm lucky. So it's not a huge deal. I'm only playing it because I might as well. Oh, so Grave Strength is hits one creature. And now it's got hide. That's cool. So let's see if I get through with 6 damage here. Is he doing something? Are we going to see these lands moving in a 90 degrees action? No. Taking 6. Gotta love it. So I'm not going to run out. Maybe I should have run out Blood Soaked. I'm just like, I don't want to get hit by End Hostilities here because he dug through time. So End Hostilities is a thing, I guess. Like he has Faded Retribution coming next turn. So I'm kind of just wanting to hold this Blood Soaked. Yep. Ugh. Swamp isn't doing much for me now. So let's just bash in for 6. He's pretty much forced the Faded Retribution next turn. He plays an instant, can't he? So he can do it at the end of... Well, oh, Devouring Light. I forgot that was a card. So many cards that I forgot exist. Well, that seems good. You've got me. So Dig Through Time's a good card, isn't it? Let's drop Bloodsoaked Champion and see where we can go after this. Like, I don't see him killing me anytime soon because I've doubled down for, but I don't see myself killing him anytime soon, unfortunately. Bloodsoaked again, yeah. He hasn't drawn his land number 6. If he draws his land number 6, playing another Bloodsoaked really hurts. But I just think I need to apply pressure. Like, I can't just kill him with a 2-1 at the moment. But with 2 of these, I have a bit of hope. Okay, he got there, unfortunately. Alright, I have a follow-up play, and I can bring back both Blood Soaks from the graveyard at some point, which is good. He might just choose to take this, because he might be afraid of like Gurmag Angler follow-up. So yeah, he's deciding now. It looks like he's taking the 4. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then pass, turn back, holding down 4. This is where I love seeing cards like Bramaz, as you know, when I'm holding down 4. Okay, end hostilities, ugh. So he still has Faded Retribution, and now he's end hostilitying me. Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna play Tormented Hero. So do I bestow my Gnarled Scarhide? I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. So if you Faded Retributions, I already have a card. And I just get like a nice Heroic Trigger. I think I get a Heroic Trigger off this. I might. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah. So look, it's not a huge deal, but it's a thing. So now if he Faded Retributions, my Gnarled Scarhide. Faded Retribution just destroys planeswalkers and creatures, right? So Gnarled Scarhide will stay around. And then I can bring back Bloodsoaks. So we're grinding this out nicely. That's what I like about this deck. Like, it really... Like, usually when you play these 1 CMC creature decks, you just run out of things to do in the late game. This deck knows how to, you know, at least make them effective late game beats. Like, that is such a good draw. Oh, that is a good draw. Because you can either you can use them in your graveyard to delve away for Tassigas, you can grave strength them, you can bestow onto them. Let's see if he's got a Faded Retribution here, right? And he's going to be in trouble if he doesn't. And then I follow up with he's just taking 4. Maybe I have Faded Retribution wrong. Like, maybe it costs 8. It could cost 8. Your turn. Like, I don't want to go look it up because then you'll have to go through my browser with me. I'm sure you can look it up and scream at me. Alright, what have you got for me? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Oh. I'll happily accept all of the Tassigas right now. Yeah, they're legendary, but you deal with 1 and I have another. So, yeah. Faded Retribution. That's what I thought. I thought it cost 7. Maybe he wanted to. I don't know. So now Noel Scarhide drops down like the legend he is. And then I'm going to Tasigar. And if he deals with one Tasigar, I have another Tasigar. Jeez, life is good. So let's drop Tasigar. And we have 5, so we need to delve away 1 card. There's no point. Like, holding down 4 up is a consideration, but I don't really care about it. Because I can just downfall my turn. And I'd rather just keep cards in my graveyard for this second Tasigar. And because like Grave Strength needs creatures in the graveyard. So if I can delve as minimally as possible, he now needs to deal with both of these guys. Last Breath deals with Nard Scarhide, and then he might have removal for Tasigar. Sure. Last Breath is a good card against us. Although even then, like, it's just like a bad. So now he's digging through time, so he'll probably find an answer. It's just like a bad version of Farika's Cure, right? Like, because we gained a life instead of you gaining a life. Like, just another reason to play blue-black. So he has enough mana for that, what's it called? The Convoke spell, Devouring Light. And then I have another Tasigar. So he finds Banishing Light. Okay. Hopefully this other Tasigar is enough. Like with 2 downfalls, like I feel relatively confident here. I would like a Mogus Marauder, please. Tormented Hero. Okay. What's the play? Do I drop them both? I feel like dropping them both is okay. Because if he just has cards like Banishing Light, yeah, I'm going to play both of them. Like, if he has another End Hostilities, this really sucks. Huh. So maybe I just play Tormented Hero. See if he has another removal from that Dig Through Time. Yeah. It's because he dug through time. Like, I'm assuming that he might have just taken 2 pieces of removal. And if he did that... Yeah, okay. That's annoying. Like if he got another like Devouring Light or Banishing Light, I'd rather he use it on my. Okay, let's Thought Seize. This is I'm very happy with this draw because let's see what you've got for me, mate. So he's got Dissolve, so I'd rather use the like. So basically, I just Thought Seized away a Dissolve, which is probably what I would have done anyway. And he puts on the bottom, which is perfect. So we're going to exile 2 cards. Non-creature cards, preferably. Alright. So we didn't get to see what the last card in his hand was. He's cracking, so maybe a Nullify, maybe another Dig Through Time. If he's cracking, he goes for an Island. Yeah, probably a Nullify. Another Dissolve. Oofed. Alright, well he's at 2 life. Because he had to crack his Flooded Strand. So we draw Sign-In Blood and we win. He's at 0 cards in hand. Meanwhile, we can deal with any threats he draws. So we're at 26 life. Unfortunately, he was able to deal with what we had, but not the end of the world. Ooh, that's, yeah, okay. That is annoying. That is annoying. So there goes all our hard work. Wow. Wowza. What a draw for him. We just want Gurmag Angler now. We want to down 4 and then we want to Gurmag Angler with Prejudice. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're joking. I accidentally clicked through my turn. I clicked through my bloody turn. I was just about to start celebrating about how the gods gave me exactly what I asked for. and I click through my turn, and if he has a counter spell, I'm gonna hate life. Although hopefully he will just use it here. Oh, I honestly can't believe what just happened. Wow. Wow. This game, man. This game is insane. Okay. What does he have in his hand? And will it punish me for clicking through my turn? Okay. That was a really nice draw. So I need 2 up for... Wait, let's just undo that. Let's just do this first. So I need to keep I need to keep 3 mana available, so I need to use 2 mana, so I need to delve away 6 cards. Now remember, I have my blood soaked, so I probably just want to delve away every card but blood soaked here. Oh no, it's cost 7, so I only need to delve away 5 cards. 4 and 5. Done. Done. So cost 2. 5, 5 to 2. Ain't bad. And then Mogus Marauders. He didn't counter the Gurmag Angler. I assume this is going to resolve. I wonder if he has like another Faded Retribution. Alright, I said I wanted to attack with prejudice with Gurmag Angler. That's what I'm doing. Don't you dare have a Faded Retribution. What's he got? What have you got for me, mate? What have you got? Last Breath again? Devouring Light? He's got nothing. He's taking 7 and the comeback begins. Resolute Archangel, I spit in your general direction. You can draw another one if you like, right? I'm just going to down for it and then I'm going to attack you again. Okay, he draws a land. He attacks with 0 creatures. I'm not skipping through my turn. A land is not what we wanted, but we will play it. And then we will attack. And I'll assume he also doesn't have anything because he didn't have anything last turn and he appears... Oh no, maybe that land was what he was sandbagging. Does he have anything? Nope. Takes another 7. Now he has 1 turn. This deck is a lot of fun. It recovers very well. It is the king of grind. Okay, Jace's Ingenuity is a good card. You've got it. 3 cards now to deal with. I'm assuming he's drawing removal, seeing he's... that's annoying. He's like... His deck is basically all removal. So there's a Radiant Fountain, which means it's not a 1 turn clock. And there's a Monastery Siege, which I'm fine... What's this do? Target... So he probably still choose Khans here. And I just hope he doesn't also have removal. And then draw Mogus Marauders. That's what we want. Or Grave Strength. I forgot we did have... I keep forgetting about this Blood Soaks. As I said, I'm not playing at my best here. Tassig is really nice, actually. But I think I'm just going to attack and then play Blood Soak Champions from my graveyard. Yeah. So I could have played this so much better. But as you can see the raw power of this deck. Like, we have had to grind through some incredible games with this deck against control, and it just has so much resilience. So let's just go blood soaked. He's at 1 life. And blood soaked. And pass turn. What have you got, mate? So he gets to have a look with Monastery Siege. What's he put in the graveyard? I'll just have to click done. He's lost the game, and there we go. We beat Blue White Control, and I've gone 4-0 with this deck today. We've versed some interesting decks. We haven't really versed any huge tier decks, but as I said, like these are the sort of decks you might verse at your F&M, and we've pretty much smashed through all of them. Really happy with how the deck's gone. It still needs a lot of tweaks, especially the sideboard. I'll probably be working on this for a little while. I'll probably play it again next week, perhaps. But that was a fun game, and as you can see, it just has a lot of resilience. Like, I feel like compared to like Saito's mono black aggro, instead of like dropping, like you'd much rather top deck Obelisk of Erd after an end hostilities than you'd much rather top deck a Tasiga or a Gurmag Angler after an end hostilities than an Obelisk of Erg. And you just have so much fight back with this deck. Like, we fought through Faded Retribution, all the removal and hostilities, and then a Resolute Archangel, and we closed it out very quickly after that, including a turn where I forgot to just play anything because I accidentally skipped through my turn. So there you go. Really enjoyed that. Thanks for watching me, guys. Give me some feedback. Check out the rest of the stuff on the website, and check out the Highest Standard podcast, which is just a great podcast. And let me know how you felt about this, and any thoughts on the deck. And if you have any deck ideas you want me to play, be sure to let me know. Thanks for watching. Adios.